Okay, so I chose to do my research paper on the effects of microalgae and how they can affect nutrition and digestive health. This is just a picture of microalgae. Okay, so we're going to focus on two studies. The first one talks about 12 microalgal biomasses and breaks them down into their basic biological composition. And then the second study that we're going to look at talks about Chlamydomonas reinhardti and its effects on gastrointestinal health. This is a picture of a biomass, and then this is a picture of the C. reinhardti algae under the microscope. Okay, so why did I choose microalgae? More and more people have chosen to incorporate more natural ingredients into their diets. They do this because they want to improve their quality of life, reduce the occurrences of cancer, combat aging, prevent diseases, and control obesity and inflammation. And microalgae has been shown to improve all of these things. So this new study about microalgae is called Nutraceuticals. It's pharmaceutical alternatives for medical and health benefits. So both of these studies evaluate how including the microalgae in your everyday diet can have many benefits. So study number 1, materials and methods. 12 strains of microalgal biomasses were taken to analyze. They tested for protein content, carbohydrate content, lipids, dietary fiber, ash, moisture, and then in vitro digestibility. They used different protocols to measure each, but everything was done 3 times to ensure accuracy. And this is a picture of A. platensis. It's one of the microalgae that were studied. And then all of the data was compared using a t-test. So for the second study, the materials and methods, they got wild strains of C. reinhardti. They took them in, washed them, and lyophilized them for preservation purposes. And then they did 2 different trials, a mouse trial and a human trial. So the mouse trial that lasted for 14 days, they were given dextrin sodium sulfate to induce acute colitis. And then they were split into 2 groups. One received a placebo and the other received a dosage of C. reinhardti every day. And then each mouse was weighed daily. For the human trial, they got individuals with healthy and non-healthy guts and told them to take the microalgae as they saw fit, either 1 gram or 3 grams once a day. Their stool was collected before, during, and after to determine the gut microbiome. And then once the study was over, the participants took part in a questionnaire that asked if they thought that the supplements were helping their digestive health. So basically, the results for the first experiment showed that algae were high in protein, low in carbs, low in lipids. They had good fatty acid content and had good digestibility overall. So that just kind of showed like what they were made of. Then for the mouse trial, the control group lost over 20% of their original weight and only regained 92% of it back. And then the mice that had taken the algae only lost 12% of their original weight and then weighed 2% more than they did at the start, which showed that the algae really did help their digestive systems after having acute colitis. Then for the human trial, the people that originally reported having rare symptoms reported having no symptoms, and people with high symptoms reported having rare symptoms. And then overall, bloating and gas were lower for everyone who participated. There was no change in the number of bowel movements, but the quality of stool had improved overall for the 30-day trial. So the humans was 30 days and the mice were 14 days. So what does this mean? By breaking down the 12 microalgae into their basic composition, the researchers were able to show the readers why these supplements are good for your overall health. It showed like what you're putting into your body and how it can affect your overall health. And then taking the supplements or adding them in with your food can improve digestive health and overall better yourself. So basically what I thought to solidify the first article's findings, you could do a study that measures actual humans before, during, and after taking the supplements and kind of see like how their health improved or worsened. And basically, microalgae are the perfect addition to any diet to incorporate high quality foods that are good for you. And that's it.